Hi, I'm Megan Shay, and welcome to the very first TSG Report of 2014. First off, a little bit about resolutions. Many of you may have some New Year's resolutions, and I just wanted to put a little real estate spin on it. So, first off, if you are thinking of buying or selling a home this year, one thing to think about, particularly with the buying side, is debt and credit. So, first thing to do definitely is talk to a lender if you're considering buying a home, because some of the things that you think may actually be helpful, like, say, reducing all your credit cards and paying them off and getting rid of all your debt, may actually hinder you when it comes time to get a loan. Something else to think about is decluttering. This is a good resolution to have anyway, just to, clean things up around the house. But if you're considering selling a home, doing a little decluttering and packing up some things ahead of time can help save you time in the long run when you're ready to move. I like to call it pre-packing, if you will. And thirdly, something to consider is how you live in your house. Is your current home, apartment, wherever you're living, suiting your needs? Is your family changing? You may be having some kids, got some kids leaving for college, that kind of thing. Also consider things like who gets up first. If you've got one person getting up early in the morning and someone else likes to sleep in, is there a door on the master bath, for example? So things to think about. And now for a note about light bulbs. You may have heard that the old incandescent bulbs are going the way of the dodo, which is true. You might still be able to find an incandescent bulb in your local hardware store, but they're no longer being manufactured. What you will find now are CFLs and LEDs, but fortunately they've come a long way and look a lot better now. So, for example, here's a old school CFL here and a new CFL, which looks pretty much identical to the old incandescent bulb from our bathroom. Now, one note on these bulbs is they do contain mercury, so you have to be careful with the disposal of the CFLs, but they are cheap to operate and will cost maybe $5 or $6 at the hardware store. Now, one other option is an LED, like this one, 60-watt bulb here. Now, the LEDs do tend to run about 3 times the price at our local True Value hardware store. This guy was $20, so a little bit steep. But it does come with a 5-year warranty, 5 years, and only costs about $1.32 a year to operate. So pretty cool. You can probably still find those incandescent bulbs for now, but they are being phased out. So just something to keep in mind. And now a bit about mortgage rates. Currently, a 30-year fixed loan interest rate is around 4.5%, while a jumbo loan interest rates tend to be around 4.75 to 5%. And another note about lending. I just read an article that mentioned how some lenders are now looking at social media presence to determine creditworthiness. Sounds a little bit creepy, but at this point, it's mostly just they're checking to see things like, is that job that you have on your LinkedIn profile matching up with what's on Facebook, or have you recently been fired, stuff like that. So while there's not anything statistical yet that is being looked at, it's best to just keep your online presence clean and make sure you're telling the truth. Now for today's neighborhood tour. We are taking a look at the east side city of Kirkland, so come along with us as we explore. Kirkland's Norkirk neighborhood is, as the name suggests, located just north of downtown Kirkland on the shores of Lake Washington. The homes in Norkirk are primarily updated craftsman-style homes and farmhouses, but there is some modern construction as well. Norkirk's proximity to downtown Kirkland's shops, restaurants, and nightlife, as well as easy access to Redmond and Bellevue, and several parks, make it a very attractive neighborhood for families. Kirkland Middle School is also located in Norkirk, as well as the Kirkland Performance Center. Crestwoods Park features a playground, hiking trails, and ball fields. next up in the calendar of events. The Seattle Seahawks are playing the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday. And I don't know much about football. I'm trying to learn, so I will be watching the game with my family and some friends and trying not to ask too many dumb questions. After that, January 21st, the Mercer Island City Council will be meeting and discussing some transportation issues, including I-90 and light rail. So if those are interesting to you, come down and join the discussion. January 24th kicks off the Seattle Boat Show at South Lake Union and CenturyLink Field. Scott and I will be there checking out some cool boats, so come on down and join us. And on January 25th, you can come on down to Islander Middle School and check out the Mercer Island Preschool Fair. This is from 10 to noon, and you'll have representatives from almost all of the Mercer Island preschools there to answer questions. And it's a little early, but mark your calendars now for April 26th if you live on or around Mercer Island. It's another one of those busy days with a couple of things going on, including Mercer Island Preschool Association's circus event. It's an island tradition for many years, a fun event for the kiddos and families. That is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Mercer Island High School. Lots of fun events, pony rides, and food. And then in the afternoon, starting at noon and going till 4 p.m. at the Mercer Island Community Center is the Leap for Green Sustainability Fair. So you will probably find me at both events, and like my kids, I'll probably need a nap afterwards. So hope to see you there. And that's it for this episode of the TSG Report. Thanks for joining us, and feel free, as always, to drop me a line and let me know which neighborhoods you would like to see us profile in upcoming episodes, or of course, if you have any questions. Just shoot me an email at megan@theshaygroup.com. Thanks, and see you next time.